Today's show is brought to you by ExpressVPN, one-click protection for all your devices. Securing your online privacy today could not be any easier. Go to expressvpn.com/openhouse to find out more. Oh, Don, what about an episode where everything's on green screen? Everyone's on a green screen calling in from a wacky different location.
Wait, is this episode going up around Halloween? Should the one on November 2nd be the Halloween episode?
Well, who celebrates afterwards?
That's what I'm
saying. This is the Thanksgiving episode. There's 4 of them.
Here, I'll open my door, and then the editor can put spooky things peeking through the door.
I love when you guys give the prompts for the editors to do things, and then we do the complete opposite.
Editor, you can make things come out of this. Out of the back of it.
Editor, to celebrate Halloween, at some point have the chair behind me that's empty spin around and have someone in it. Ooh, scary. Wouldn't that be scary? Ah! Happy Halloween, he says, like Santa Claus. Now we're in the perfect time period to watch Nightmare Before Christmas, because it's unclear when the right time to watch that is.
It's Christmas! I watch it at Christmas!
It's Easter!
Easter, well, that seems right out. This is like the Treehouse of Horror episode, where each comment is a new scary story. Whoa.
Freaking me out, dude.
Pretty good.
Shit, that was cool. Who would like to share their scary story first? Let's let the fates decide.
Strong. Smooth.
Lightning bolt.
All right, so my comment comes from a spooky video.
Possums eating bananas.
Woo!
Look at them chow. Look at them chow now.
This was me this morning. I just ate a banana just
good.
like that. Part of it is right here.
Why are all those possums in their house?
What's your comment, John?
My comment comes from EC, and they posted, sometimes I put this on and then I eat with them.
Is this something you have also done?
Maybe. I just, I have a lot of bananas, and so sometimes I'll take a frozen banana out and I'll eat it.
Do you eat it just like them?
Which one of the possums are you most like?
Did you know anyone growing up that chewed with their mouth open like this?
Yeah, it's terrible.
That's funny you said that because I actually had a lot of people tell me that growing up, that I needed to stop doing that.
It's on brand.
Whenever I go to lunch with Ryan, he chews with his mouth closed, and then usually half the food dribbles out of his mouth throughout the meal.
You only need about half your food. John, I don't mean to alarm you, but there is a giant possum eating a banana behind you that's a ghost.
I don't believe you.
Okay, well,
This
you're
is
gonna
the
die.
one time he's not gonna look. All right, well, let's keep the trainer rolling. Next, let's see the next spooky comment.
Elise.
This is from quite a spooky video, the Jackbox Snark Tank video. It is a spooky comment. It's from ASDF. I would have voted for Elise's. That's just good marketing when you can make a ghostly image of your haunted windmill appear before my eyes. It's like it's ghosts all the way down. I agree. I thought that windmill had a lot going on for it in my head and in the image that no one saw but me. God, what a blunder. I was such a fucking idiot. I was such a fucking idiot.
I don't know anything.
You were in that video, but you had a fever while we recorded it.
Oh, right.
So you probably don't remember any of it.
The real windmill drawing you ended up with that everyone saw was literally 2 dots on a piece of paper, if I remember correctly.
It was. And but I sold it. I sold the shit out of it.
God, how much did that go
I think
for?
we all remember. And the kids go in the windmill, and we don't hear the kids complain ever again.
I have a question.
Yeah, question?
None of what you said is there.
I had some trouble with the game. What do windmills do?
They mill the wind.
It's in the title.
Yeah.
Frankenstein's monster went in one and died.
But also his job was to mill wind too. Oh, low wage pay. Yes, we should unionize monsters.
Is that why the villagers hunted him down? Because Frankenstein's monster was trying to unionize?
Yes.
Offer protections for throwing little girls in lake. All right, spin the wheel.
Oh, who's that on? James.
Wow. I also found the scariest video I could find and pulled a comment from it. This comment is from Marley92282. I don't know why it kind of irks me how Terry throws shade at Deborah. Her character is super pretty, and she proves herself to be a really kind and sweet person. I get Terry's jealousy, but own up to it rather than write a sweet girl off as trouble. Just one of the guys from the 80s where the girl goes undercover as a boy in high school.
Oh, I think I've seen this.
I mean, you probably have. At the end, she takes her top off, so I have definitely seen it as a kid.
Oh.
I like this movie.
The poster for this movie is her standing in the locker room holding, I think it's footballs over her breasts while she's in the locker room with a bunch of guys.
Kind of misshapen breast sizes. I mean, who am I to judge?
Looks like you just judged.
All right, I didn't mean to. Editor, take that out. Kind of misshapen breasts.
Marley, I completely agree with you. I think it was unfair of Terry to throw shade at Deborah. Sorry, I didn't realize everyone was going to pick a nonsense comment and that mine would stand out as the lone nonsense comment in all of this. But I think we've figured out a trend. We can just move right along.
There we go. Finally, it's landed on me. I did not do a Halloween or Halloween adjacent because I interpreted open as open. Also, I can't keep track of what days are days anymore. So
John Holland, behind you.
I'm gonna end up being the one that has to do this, and I'm gonna get so lazy, so lazy on it. My comment comes from one of the previous actual comment shows. I think it was the one where you guys found the first comment ever on YouTube, or at least that's how you interpreted it. This is from Jam Productions. You know it's a John Holland edit when the audio is this good.
It's Thursday, and that's another Thirsty Thursday at Funhaus. That's what we call them.
Right.
Fun fact, that was not my edit, that was Ryan's, but I love people trying to figure out which editors did what because they're always wrong.
Yep, it's by design.
It's because there's the Thirsty Thursday smooth jam that you made for the theme song that I asked if you could make, and it was amazing. And so then everyone immediately assumes like, oh, there's this John Holland smooth jam. That must be a John Holland edit. I obviously shamelessly will do a voiceover and insert myself as the editor to the thing.
It's pretty disgusting.
And then they go, oh, Ryan does that every single time. It's like, no, I do that about 59% of the time. And me, everyone's favorite homeless host, I am so lucky to have this job. Holy shit, Red State Ryan! And then they just don't notice the other 41 because I don't put the thing in, but they think it's every time because I do it so much. You know what I'm saying?
Because they thumbs down it because you didn't do VO in it.
So maybe I should do more. That's a good idea, John. I need to insert myself more into these videos.
You should replace everyone's voices with your own.
My head and voice on everybody and just repeat what they said. Re-record everyone's dialogue after the fact. I'm going to do that.
I want to
A
start
redub
a new
gameplay.
YouTube channel, and I'm just going to have you do the voiceover for my new project.
Sweet, I'm cheap.
Here, Ryan, I'll give you a line and then you say it also and we'll replace it. I have a wet, wet taint.
I have a wet, wet taint. Is that how you wanted me to say it? Is
All
that how you
right,
wanted me to say
editor,
it?
can you cut me saying that and just show Ryan saying that without context and send it to me? I have a wet, wet taint.
I have a wet, wet taint.
Can you recut the entire opening of Mrs. Doubtfire where Robin Williams, for some reason, is doing ADR on a cartoon live as the cartoon plays back, doing all of the voices and some of the sound effects for all of the characters, which doesn't make any sense, but can you make, instead of Robin Williams, it be Ryan, and instead of the cartoon, it be this episode? Yep.
I have a wet, wet taint.
I have a wet, wet taint.
So that was my comment.
Let's spin the spooky wheel.
Ooh, it's me.
Wow.
Don't worry. Oh, hang on. Guys, I brought my Halloween costume for this, so just hang on a second. I need to put my costume on.
Scary! It's terrifying.
Who are you?
Oh my
It's
god.
Carrot Top.
It's me.
Carrot
Hey guys,
Top.
what's up? It's me, Lizzy. I just got dressed in my costume today, but here's my comments actually from a recent scary video, the Dead by Daylight video that we did with Brandon.
Is that balloon taped to your forehead?
But it looks like you did the static thing with the balloon, so it sticks to you.
Ryan, you do the voice. You got to do the voice for this.
I have a wet, wet taint.
Sam Williams said, "I feel bad for Lindsay. LOL. She chose literally the hardest killer to play, and it made me feel better because I was the only one who lost as the killer." And then I learned that, oh, I'm just a doofus. I picked the hardest one.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, she's downstairs. She's got to leave.
She does her ER at this point.
How do I pick you up? How do I pick you
Oh,
up?
she can't figure out how to play the game. Good.
And they were all like, I can't believe that she picked this, the hardest one. So that made me feel a little bit better about myself. The other one was Lindsay had a 4% chance to get off the hook because in that video I also wiggled my way off the hook, which you're not supposed to do.
I'm coming.
come for
I'm
you.
coming, Lindsay.
Oh, she got off the hook. She got off the hook.
Yo, I see you again.
Because I really felt like I was like, oh shit, I did shit. That was so bad about how I did. Thanks.
Everyone did fine. Yeah, 4% chance. I've never seen anyone get off the hook before in that game.
Yeah, apparently I did it, so.
Lindsay, was there supposed to be some sort of face cam thing that happened? Because nothing, it didn't change for us. It's still just, it's just regular you.
I mean, I was born this way. I'm like a Lady Gaga song.
This episode of Open House is brought to you by ExpressVPN. ExpressVPN is the #1 best, most popular VPN service that you can get your hands on. Let's talk a little bit about privacy, because as we move into the future, and I'm not going to try and scare you, I'm just going to tell you the truth. Privacy is going to become more and more of a commodity, and the more we surf the internet, the more we shop online, the more we do things on the internet, the more our privacy is exposed. But there are ways to prevent that exposure. And one of the best ways is to use a VPN. It basically allows you to create a barrier between what you do online and what people see. If you use an internet service provider, which essentially everyone does, they have access to your information. They can see the websites you go to. I know you love your incognito windows, but that isn't going to protect you the way a VPN will. And if you want the easiest to use VPN, if you want the most reliable VPN that will ensure that your internet speeds do not suffer, you're gonna wanna use ExpressVPN. It's the service that I use, and it's super easy. If you have it on your mobile phone or if you have it on your desktop, it's one click and then boom, you are protected. Also, like I mentioned, you don't have to worry about slower internet speeds. You don't have to worry about your internet being bogged down because now it has to go to some sort of server and who knows where to make sure that they can't track you. It's gonna maintain good, fast internet speeds. You're not gonna notice a difference. Also, unlike some other VPNs, ExpressVPN doesn't store your information. They have encrypted everything that you've done. They can't even access it, because what would be the point of using a VPN to protect your privacy if you're just giving it to someone else? Okay, so ExpressVPN is probably the best way you're gonna be able to access the internet, and it's the safest way you're gonna be able to access the internet. And I want you to find out how you can get 3 months free by clicking on the link in the description in the box below. That's expressvpn.com/openhouse. Okay, you're gonna get 3 months free. So go to expressvpn.com/openhouse to know how you can surf the internet, check your email, watch your videos, and do everything you love to do on the internet safely and privately.
I did not get the memo that it was a spooky episode. I just saw open theme, so I did nothing spooky at all. Sorry. I did, however, remember that in my laptop bag I have a cool spooky mask, so get ready.
Hang on, Ryan. Hang on a second. I think Lindsay has pink eye.
Look at this. Look at this spooky mask.
It looks like that thing that puts your face on a GIF.
It's me.
Yeah.
Why do you have
A mask
this?
of me. I have a screen printed mask of myself that I got because my friend made masks for all of us when we went to the desert, and it was really spooky. And now it's.
I feel like you use that to rob convenience stores.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
You're like a Sims character.
Someone who isn't Ryan could wear that, rob a convenience store, and then Ryan would go to jail.
I'd make people put this on, and then I'd just talk to myself all night, and it was a blast. They might have robbed something and didn't tell me. I have gotten stopped a lot lately.
Why did you need that in the desert, though?
Because it was a fun, freaky, deaky, spooky camping trip we went on.
All I can think about is taking that off of your face and burning it.
Luckily, I'm in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, so where you can't find me. Because
He's in Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Oh, shit.
So if you want to find
you
him,
just told me where.
God damn it. Everyone knows that I and 3 of the other members of this chat are in a gang together called the Mick Gang. Okay?
What?
Mick Gang.
Mick Gang, roll out. Play the theme
Rolling
song.
on Max.
Woo,
Rolling on
cheeseburger. M. I decided to tweet a couple days ago about Coca-Cola and all my favorite different ways to drink Coca-Cola. I ranked them here. You can see it. There's a little line. I got a lot of interesting comments because as a member of the Mick Gang and as an official Coca-Cola head.
Cokehead is the term.
Did you guys know that McDonald's Coke is like its own thing? Osagato says Coke from McDonald's is the all-time best.
Well, isn't it just like a syrup that they mix with like a carbonated water, and so you're kind of getting a concentrate?
It begs the question then, if McDonald's Coke is better than the other fountain Cokes, why doesn't everyone have McDonald's fountain Coke? Or why isn't there just one standard? Why is there these?
Wait, you think that Coke should take on the McDonald's fountain drink recipe instead of their own?
McDonald's Coke is the Coca-Cola's fountain drink recipe. Somehow they make it better for McDonald's.
Oh no, John!
John, no!
Oh no, John!
Stop!
Oh,
John,
no!
he's been taken!
By the Coca-Cola conspiracy theorists. By the way, it's just because they store their syrup in stainless steel tanks, I guess, and that's preserves the syrup's flavor.
So it's McDonald's fault. It's not Coca-Cola's. McDonald's is taking the syrup.
Are you looking for someone to issue an apology?
John! Oh no, here comes Crab John.
Oh no, crab! He's a crab man!
Now turn your head 180
See if
degrees,
it's
John.
shorts.
It's only spooky if you turn your head 180 degrees.
He kind of did it, except he turned his whole body too.
Now chew on a banana.
Did anyone see
John,
that?
what the heck happened?
What happened
we
to
all
you,
saw
John?
it, yeah, we saw it.
That thing that was photoshopped pulled me out of the room and then possessed me.
Oh my god.
Oh no, wait, so are you possessed right now?
Yeah, that's why I crab walked back in.
Okay.
Well, I'm sorry that happened to you, John, and I'm sorry it was so terrifying. And to our viewers, I'm sorry that this episode was so terrifying as well.
Ooh.
Haunted laugh. Lindsay's scary too! Lindsay was a ghost!
Did you die under an underpass? Where are you at, Lindsay? Where are you ghost haunting? It's like an underpass.
Died doing what she loved, hanging
I'm
out
haunting
under an underpass.
Ryan's house. Oh wait.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Happy
Thanksgiving.
Halloween. Clearly the open theme is a bad idea. Wait, the ghost is dead? I don't understand.
Yeah.
Oh, we killed the
So
ghost?
I'm as confused as the prompt.